Can you hear me now? Well, it's saying that it's recording, so I'm just going to continue. I recently have been, not banned, we'll go with blocked, on Facebook due to someone bullying me. I guess they didn't like the pictures and whatnot that I've been posting and whatnot. I don't know if it's just an ongoing thing if the same person has been doing this. This has been going on for a couple of years now. It's not just just one random ass occurrence or anything. It's rather annoying. And I don't really know what to do about it. I actually even got the phone number to Facebook after I already left the message and everything. I felt how ridiculous it was because they're not gonna call me back. They're not gonna be like, oh yeah, sure, we're gonna help you out. It's just Facebook. They don't really fucking care. If they had a better fucking help desk, we would see it online. You'd have a link that you could email. You would have a means of being able to get a hold of these people, and no one would have the problems that they have with Facebook. So obviously we're all just complaining and no one's doing anything about it, from what I understand. So this is my way of fixing that and feeling better about it, because I'm going to be up all night if I don't say or do something about it. If I had the capabilities of being able to create my entire own website, we wouldn't have this problem. Let's just put it that way. Google Plus. Yeah, some of the research that I've done on what different websites might be more suitable for me, seriously, when it boils down to it, they're really not that explicit. I've actually cleaned up my Facebook page a lot, considering how many times that this has been happening to me over the last 2 years. It's probably some pissed off chick who doesn't have the same ass as I do. You know what I'm saying? Obviously a catty, immature being who walks the face of this planet, unfortunately breathes the same air as, the more mature beings. And I wouldn't even say mature, because I'm immature sometimes. Obviously, I'm immature enough to post this, so who cares? Who gives a fuck? I'm just venting. Woohoo. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit of research and whatnot, and I think I'm going to be going with some form of blog, but I don't really know which route I want to take, because of the fact that I'm going to have to either, one, pay for something, and WordPress looks kind of good, and then there's a couple other ones that look alright, and Google Plus looks good. Why are all these regulations and rules there? We have to, one thing about children, the Bible thumpers, and then the old people who find it really, really just appalling that people want to show themselves on camera or take pictures of themselves or get pictures taken of themselves, in whatever format, with clothes, without clothes. Oh my god, she's showing too much skin, tattoos, piercings, whatever the case may be. Granted, the last picture that was reported a couple of hours ago, that has been depriving me of my sleep, because for some reason it's bothering me, as lame as it is. So, I'm doing this. Once again, I talk in circles. I think I'm going to stick with video vlogging for a little bit. It's going to take me some time to get used to, because I feel like I'm just talking to myself. If I keep doing this, it's going the other direction. I'm actually moving my head to the right now, but the camera says that it's moving to the left. Kind of trippy. Should have definitely taken some kind of acid or something before I did this. Then it'd be more entertaining. But so that's my experience so far, along with a really crappy night. Well, it wasn't really crappy, but it was crappy enough at work. I don't know. Then I came home and my dude cheered me up with some Jenna marbles. Gotta love her. She's hilarious. Cheers to you, madam. Probably will never be as funny as she will, because I'm just not that. I can be goofy, but she has just a great personality on screen. I am just going to be one of those boring ranters that probably, look all, creepy on screen and gothy looking, and I sound all lame and emo. Who knows? Maybe I'll do something crazy one day and just like go on screen and do a magic trick or something. Now you see me, you don't. I don't know. But the WordPress site looks kind of good right now. And YouTube, and then just post I guess links, because that's pretty much all I have access to. I mean, I've also gained access to being able to like post from my phone and everything. My good friend Wayne hooked me up with all the information with that, so I'll be able to maybe kind of get used to it. It'll take some time getting used to it, not having like the quick immediate access to creeper status and like, oh, that person's having a horrible day. Yes. No point in it whatsoever. It's just me and a good friend of mine I was talking to earlier today, Dylan, actually was like, if you think about it, it's just an excuse to feel like you're connected with people, and you're really not, because you're like, oh yeah, Facebook, they understand what's going on with me, da, 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 but you haven't talked to the person in like 4 months. That person was like your best friend. Facebook kind of just loses that personal connection that you have with somebody. I mean, I guess it can be like that with any kind of interactions with the online access, networking, friendship circles. I mean, it can also cause a lot of fucked up drama too. I mean, if you really think about it. I mean, he said, she said, crap, oh, this person posted this. Oh my god, they're posting about me. Haven't you looked? I have 3,000 fucking friends. I could be talking about anybody, or the damn motherfucker sitting in front of me in a line while I'm at the bank trying to fucking like cash a check or something. You know, I mean, who knows? You're never gonna figure that one out, because everybody does it though, and they just continue doing it. And I think I'm just kind of like, I reached my wit's end. I mean, like, I can't like stand doing the same thing over and over again. Oh my god, I'm gonna wait for 3 whole days until the thing comes unblocked. But really, when it boils down to like, I could do 3 whole days of better blogging, stalking less stupid people. I mean, they're pointless anyway from the get-go. I mean, never really put that much effort into it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of my friends are really cool. They're not all stupid. I'm just saying, like, when you're saying friends on Facebook, you're saying, like, all, like, you know, 10, 20, for me, most closest friends or whatever that you would definitely hit up if something crazy fucking happened to you. Or, well, most definitely. Sometimes I'm just really bad at that kind of shit anyways. But, I mean, then there's that whole, like, other 4,000 list of people that just kind of stalk you, and you stalk them because you have nothing else better to do with your time while you're sitting there shaving your cat's hair or something, or whatever it is the fuck that you do when you're bored, or versions of life, or perversions of life, I guess you could say. So, this is water, by the way. I drank earlier. Awkward silence. Could kill for a cigarette, though. Oh, darling! Can you bring me a cigarette? Please. I'm for getting up. Oh. Thank you. So, with this whole mind-boggling experience, well, I really shouldn't be that mind-boggled by it. There's so much I wish. I know it's not going to happen, so I can just say it over and over again until I feel better. You know, and if you don't like listening to it, then you can just stop listening to it and go on to the next video that you're going to watch. Might as well make this like an introductory video anyways, right? I'm a dancer. Yes, I choose that profession on my own, using my own brain, even though I do seem to have somewhat of an intellect about myself. It makes really good money most of the time. Good days and bad days, just like any other, like, you know, business. I mean, same concept as restaurants and bars and everything like that. I mean, it is a bar. I mean, there's bar stuff there, and then you have the dancers, and then you have the cocktail waitresses, and then, I mean, it's ran by any normal manager. Well, it's kind of normal. And staff members and bouncers and blah, blah, blah. So some people are still kind of finicky, I guess would be the word, about the idea of a dancer outside of that world. Friends of mine that aren't dancers. Who am I kidding? All my friends are just dancers. That's all I know. That and cocaine. Just kidding. No, I don't. I would just prefer Red Bull, to be honest with you. Never tried it. It just wasn't my thing. Watching all of the other girls do it when I worked out in Roanoke, Virginia. Yeah, that was a shithole. Fun times there. And my experiences have gotten me in just in a few weird places in life, and eventually has brought me here, where I enjoy my job and I love the owner and love all the girls that work there, and generally we work together, and it's actually a nice change to the usual clubs that I've seen how they run and whatnot. I mean, yeah, I could go somewhere and probably make like thousands and thousands of dollars, so I hear, oh, you should work in Vegas, blah, 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 like, yeah, I wouldn't mind it, like, trying it out or something like that, but, like, generally, like, I do like the atmosphere that I have put myself in with this job. Now I'm starting to sound like I'm croaking. I'm trying to talk lower because my sister spent the night and she's sleeping on my couch. I don't want to wake her up. But who gives a fuck, right? So I'm out here on the East Coast and just another person on the earth. I don't really think of anything as entirely as random as, like, I might be talking about it, but at the same time, I'm not really a firm believer in, like, the higher calling, as in what we call a god or anything like that. But I also don't really do labels, so kind of figure it out for yourself as I go along. I believe in energy. I spiral these are my energy stones. So those will be something I think people should try to broaden their perspectives on. Not change or anything like that. Whatever floats your boat, but don't hit me over the head with your book trying to scream at me and tell me that this is the truth, because I've seen the truth. I've been in third world countries. I've gone on trips to help orphanages and whatnot. I've seen what's out there. I've seen what really works. We're working. We're humans. We can get through anything. There are natural disasters, and we can get through them. Yes, there's always going to be death, but for every death, there's a life. For every life, there's a death. It's just the balance of nature in general, balance of life, or anything aside from life, just astrodynamics. I don't know. Physics. So, I don't really know what else to talk about other than, why I feel the need to blog, I guess you could say, or vlog, I think is the new saying with a V. Let me do that again. We come in peace. But, more like I do bottle things up a lot, and maybe this might be a good way, if I stick with it, to express myself more freely, and instead of all the wheels going on and turning up in here and never anything always. I mean, I talk, obviously, but as any other as any other human being would or should do, sociologically taught to communicate, and everybody has their own ways of communicating, obviously. Don't even get me started. But I have issues where I kind of freeze up, I guess you could say, and I'm talking with my hand. Maybe I should bring them down here. And so uncomfortable like that. I freeze up, and I don't really know how to get it all out all at once in the manner that I know that I'm thinking it, and it just kind of happens. And then 20 minutes later, I've said nothing, and I'm just standing there, and I'm like, not coming out. It's usually on like confrontational situations and whatnot, which is one of the reasons why I definitely didn't like working out west and whatnot. It's just not my thing. So the bikini bar it is. So I used to be a stripper, now I'm just a dancer. Like it really fucking matters anyways. Titles. Again, back at the titles. I noticed though that a lot of people have like interesting connection issues in those kind of environments. Like, you know, there's certain we can call them quirks, but you can also call them titles too. Like, you know, most dancers have issues with their family or something like that, and that's why they find the need to feel loved in a club and whatnot. But I think that everybody has their own personal reasons, and most people just would rather not, like, you know, stand up for them. So I personally, yeah, I've had issues with my family, but family's family. Everybody does. Everybody, you know, has had at least at one point in time in their life, you know what I mean, that had family, whether they're good or bad. So, I mean, you can either make it or you can break it. I mean, you have the choice to choose. You have the choice to be able to make yourself who you are now. So just because you know, had a crappy childhood or a good one, either way, it's not supposed to, like, define who you are now. It's supposed to be about having the ability to act on your own, with your own mind, with your own brain, not like a sheep, not like listening to every little thing everyone else tells you to do, but making your own decisions to be the person that you think you should be. I mean, honestly, I think it should be a good person, but not everybody, I guess, can be good, because that is the balance. There are going to be bad people, and some people just don't know, and some people do, whatever the case may be. What it brings me back to, though, is my choice as a dancer. I really do rely on the ability to obtain knowledge and meet so many different types of people in that atmosphere. I mean, yeah, sometimes you have the same old junkie and this person falling out of a chair and everybody's just kind of like, haha, yeah, one too many drinks. I wonder how shitty his day was. Or like, you know, the guy who's asking for, you know, the dancer that might take him home or whatever the case may be. I mean, it's just becomes such a regular occurrence. You kind of forget like how irregular it can be outside of that little miniature universe. It's just almost insane, like how common it becomes to just hear, you know where I can get any like drugs or something like that. I'm just like, you know, if I'm really that stupid, am I really gonna fucking? First of all, if I knew, would I tell you? I mean, no, I don't know if the fuck you are. Like, get out of my face. And like then there's the whole aspect of like the cutthroating and like just the, I don't know. I dealt with it a lot in the other clubs and stuff like that. And I really wasn't going to get back into dancing when I moved back out here. And I decided to just take my chances. And I really like how things have kind of been working out. And I just kind of stuck with it. And I like it. So here I am. As you can see, I have some interesting geometric shape to my dead cells, my hair. I just wanted something different, and I kind of like it. Kind of cool. Soft. Naturally blonde, can you tell? But, I don't know. That's kind of all I can think of really to talk about for now. We got no visitors today. So, I have 3 cats. They're really fucking awesome. I have a kitten, which you'll see, I'm sure, eventually. She loves the computer. She likes the mouse. She loves everything about this domain of the room. Then I have 2 Bombay cats, one half-blood, one full-blood. And they're just gorgeous. All black, big yellow eyes. They're my Halloween kitties. Favorite holiday? Yay, heart. Oh, look who's come to play. She knows we were talking about her. She's good at that. Oh, hello. Want to say hi? Oh, look at that. This is Myra. This is my full blood. Myra is Gaelic for play. It's spelled Myrea. She is a sweetheart. She loves to be petted. Loved on. She smells so pretty. Smells like my kitty cat. And she'll just sit here on my lap. I can even like bring my knees up and she'll just like cuddle in the like just whatever spot she possibly can on my lap. As long as she's on my lap, she's happy. So we'll do this so we can see her. Yeah, look at that. Here we go. She's like sitting on my knees. Kitty. She's an attention whore. If there's people sitting on my couch, she will literally like sprawl out on all three of them as far as she can stretch, just to get petted by all three people. And if one of them's not stretched, like literally petting her at all at the same time, she will whip you with her tail to get your attention. And it's like right in the face too. Like you get all the cat hair in your eye, and you're like, oh, in your nose, and you're like trying to get it all out. Pain in the ass, but adorable. And her favorite food is cheese, even though she's not supposed to eat it. But she will just get right up in there under your feet, and the second you drop something while you're cooking or making anything with cheese, she will just gobble that shit right up. So. Myra came to say hello, look. Want to say hi? Want to say hi further? No. I got a hand. The claw. Are you purring? Are you being a purr bucket? There you go. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. You're so cute. Oh, there we go. Hair everywhere. And then there's a miscellaneous, which is the other Bombay kitty. She's a little bit finicky about food. She doesn't like tuna. I don't know. Don't ask. What cat doesn't like tuna? This one does. She will literally just kick it right back up or something. I think she's actually allergic. So we try to keep that out of the house. Even though the other kitties do like it. It's just kind of unfair, you know? Like, she'll eat it, like, and then she'll feel sick. So, might as well just keep it out at the house and whatnot. Kind of cool if, like, we could, like, give her something that she could eat, so that she could eat with the other kitties when we have tuna, but it doesn't quite work that way. Hi, miscellaneous. She's underneath me. Getting some love on my toes. It's like she knows I'm talking about her now. Very connected, all of us. I'm like in their heads and they're like in mine. We have conversations all the time. As you can see, you know what I do with my free time. And then there's Metric and Misfit Metric, because she's not all black. She's white and black. She looks like a reverse panda bear, actually. She's really cute. And she's Myra's new favorite play toy, because Myra used to be the most playful thing ever. And now she's completely and totally replaced me with Metric and doesn't want to play with me ever because I'm just not as fun as like a real life kitten. God, no. One that will just play with you all day long and chase your tail and drive you absolutely insane. Ow! Metric. Nope. Miscellaneous. Stop biting my toes. What's that about? That's hey, I'm down here. Pet me too. That was a jealous nibble. Ow! I need cameras underneath here too, just so people can watch you do what you're doing. You're being silly. I wonder if you can hear them. They're purring so loud. Ow! She's biting me. Oh no, hey, no power cords. None of that. That's one thing. I mean, they know better too. But, so yeah, we have 3 cats. And my dude obviously said hello, so that's, the whole family here. And we generally have people over and come and visit and play with them, so all the cats always have attention. So, you hardly ever have any time just by themselves unless, like, you decide to go out to eat or something like that and nobody's here. Anyways, so, I don't know, that's about running out of things to say. Well, I mean, I'm not really running out of things to say. I could talk about a lot. I mean, I just look around and I see things and I'm like, oh, look, I can talk about this. Like, for example, this green sock right here. And what? Where are you going? Hi. Bye. Okay, moving on to the next awesome thing. This green sock right here has been my Evo protector case. Because I don't have enough money to go buy myself a good one for now. So, clean it up. Keep it in here. Because my purse is a giant black hole, and most of the time it'll end up at the bottom and get all scratched up, and we don't want that. So, but I will eventually get one of those OtterBox things or whatever I had on my HTC Thunderbolt before I got this Evo. It's the second one, so it takes like 3D pictures, all doubly cameraed and stuff. Kind of cool though. The neat phone. 3D ones are kind of finicky though. That's my word of the day, by the way. I don't usually use it very often. It's just stuck in my head. I definitely, it's interesting to take pictures of it, but at the same time, you have to have it like a certain distance right in front of your face. It has to be like completely internally straight. It can't be like all crooked in order to be able to see where it's 3D, and then you find it. And it just, in the process, it kind of makes some people like dizzy or seasick or whatever, and they're just like, oh god, I can't look at it. And I'm like, stop being a pussy, just fucking look cool looking. 3D. But maybe you need some like 3D glasses for it or something. It'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I'd rather just get those gaming glasses so I can just sit and play World of Warcraft all day. Yeah, I said that. Ooh, for the horde. Yeah. So I'm on Wildhammer if anybody wants to know. But so yeah, that's about names all my favorite things right there, other than watching like Netflix and movies. I don't really do cable, I do the internet. So, how do you like my makeup today? I bought some new eye stuff and foundation from a store called, that's my foot you're eating again, MAC, and I have been waiting to buy myself some MAC for a while, or actually, I didn't buy it, Nick bought it for me, so thank you, babe. And I really like it so far. So I've actually not been ever educated on how to actually use eyeshadow and blending outwards and using all the different colors, and I've got like some whites and grays and stuff in there, and some like actual line work. You can see that it probably rubs off on the eyeliner. Been working on some of my makeup and whatnot, just kind of like toying around with it artistically and stuff like that. I'll probably upload some photos and whatnot on my new blog site, on WordPress. I'll actually try to put that in my information as well, and whoever wants to follow it can follow it. I'm really not opposed to whatever. So it's me just word vomiting. And picture vomiting too. So, from what I understand, I'm allowed to upload whatever I want to. And that'll probably be more in my realm of things, considering I'm really getting tired of the whole, like, you know, oh, you can't do this, or, hey, no cords. She's trying to take the mic. That was miscellaneous. But yeah, I've been like really getting just more and more just fed up with the whole like, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that on here or on there, blah blah blah. Like, I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want to say. I want my freedom. The freedom that was given to me at my birth in this fucking country. Like, you know, I understand, like, it can be kind of shitty sometimes, whatever. Yeah, everyone got their shitty days, and they blame, like, the government, blah, blah, blah. But really, you make it what it is. And it's not so much the government that's doing, like, a lot of these, like, rules and regulations. It's really the people underneath the government, you know what I mean, who's trying to adhere to the government's rules and everything so they can get what they want. Money. And it's all just, like, fucking misconstrued, like, politics and ideals, and it's just all about money. So... It's really fucking stupid when you boil it down to it. So how about I get to do whatever the fuck I want to do, which is say whatever I want to say and put pictures up of whatever the fuck I want to put pictures up about. And it could be my fucking tit one day and my cat the next. Who gives a fuck? If someone wants to look at it, they're going to look at it. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, I understand there's the whole, like, age thing or whatever, but, you know, that is on account of bad parenting. And I will say that again. Bad fucking parenting. If you're letting your 13-year-old get online and watch stuff like me saying the word fuck, then bad parenting. Not the government should do something about it. Not the school should do something about it. It's the parents' fault. Fucking take care of what you fucking... Reap what you sow, dude. Reap it. Please. Get out of my fucking business. Stop taking away my rights to be able to express myself in any manner that I wish. I mean, like... And speaking of expressing yourself, I mean... Dude, I can be anything I want to be, okay? I don't need to look like a certain way in order to do whatever. And I don't need to take out my piercings to be beautiful. And I don't need to change my hair or anything about what I like about myself. All this is for me. Nobody else. I don't do it for fucking attention. I do it because I like the way that it looks on me. Because for myself. This is to make me feel myself. Myself is a little weird. You want to be a little normal? That's cool. That's you. I don't sit there and fucking, like, talk about how shitty you fucking look in your, like, you know, crazy ass, like, weird normal look. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. It's just stupid titles and judgments. I mean, I'm not an irresponsible person. Everything you see is all me. All of my responsibilities. All of the stuff that I do. For now, obviously. I mean, like, and it'll be a shared effort and everything like that. So, in reality, it doesn't matter what age you are, what you look like, or how you wear yourself, or show yourself, or whatever the case may be. A responsible person is a responsible person, right? So, I don't even know how I went off on that tangent. I get really upset about that kind of stuff. So, I don't know what everyone's thinking on the whole, like, you know, let's conform, yeah! No. So, not really wanting to conform at all. I am the kind of person who wants to express myself. So, if you have a problem with anything that I post as of late or in the future, don't watch it. Please. Like, I'm seriously just up to here on the whole, like, reporting me thing over, you know, dude, this last picture that they reported me on, let me tell you, okay, was a picture of my back piercings. I had 26 dermals down my back. I had the double corset. It was probably not the best job in the world, but they looked good. You know what I mean? They probably weren't done right, which is why they didn't stay in. And I also wasn't able to take care of them after such a long period of time. So after about 2 or 3 years, they started to come out. You know what I'm saying? But they lasted a while. They were cool. I don't think they're supposed to stay in anyways. But they were... with a legit, like, picture. It was black and white. It was artistic. It wasn't like, you know, my whole ass was showing or anything like that. It was just my back. There were no side boobs, no nothing. It was, like, literally my back, and then I have my arms covered like this, so you couldn't see anything from the side at all. Like, there was no boobs, there were no side boobs, there was no cleavage, there was, like, no nothing. It was just my fucking back. And my 26 dermals in black and white, and then the side of my head, and a slight profile of my face. That was it. I mean, this shit was, like, fucking taken, like, years and years and years ago. We're talking, like, 4 years at least ago. And this picture is in, like, the depths of hell of my Facebook. Okay? I have thousands and thousands of pictures, many of which have been taken down throughout the last few years since I've been being harassed by whoever keeps fucking reporting me. And I'm just kind of done with it. So if you don't like what you see or hear, then Don't watch it. Don't look at it. Move on to the next fucking thing that entertains your ass. I mean, it's the internet, for crying out loud. Everyone has the attention span of 5 seconds on this thing. And I probably already lost like 10 billion viewers anyway, so I don't really fucking care. And move on with your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, go fucking blog about how much you hated it. Do what I'm doing. Make yourself feel better. Drink a glass of water. I don't know. Smoke a cigarette. A doobie. Whatever it is that you do to fucking calm the fuck down. Go pet your cat. Go have sex. Go whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's a billion things, other things to do than report my picture. So obviously there's some kind of problem here, right? I don't get it. Why focus on me? I mean, I just, leave me be with my shit, and then you go do your shit. And if you really don't like me that much, then, then fucking come at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of dumb. If you're really that bored with yourself, we can make it entertaining. I mean, we can fucking, like, put some Jell-O in a fucking vat at, like, a little kiddie pool or something, and you can go to town on me. As long as someone gets to record that shit, and I can have that shit as a keepsake or whatever, you can go to town on me. Add some Jell-O. Add some fucking, like, soap for all I fucking care. Put dog shit in there. It'll be fucking entertaining. It'll be fun. Well, maybe not dog shit. That's kind of gross. And it smells bad. Chocolate pudding. Whatever. I don't care. But what I'm trying to say is just grow up. I mean, I just don't get it. Well, that is a long-ass video, so I guess I'm going to say goodbye for now. Nice meeting everybody. Whoever watches this, I don't know. I don't really. It's just a rant, I guess, for the most part. And see you next time, whomever watches this. Maybe next time I'll tell you about my weekend, this past weekend, the convention. Or I could tell you now. Nah, we'll wait for next time. Leave you guessing. But I'll definitely tell you about my experience this weekend with the Sci-Fi Channel show members that I got to hang out with at this convention. It was really cool. So you guys should vote for Monster Man for a second season because they're really fucking awesome and cool to hang out with. So yeah, so I guess I'll just tell you guys about that next time. Good night. Oh wow, it's 6:02 in the morning. How long have I been doing this for?